What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, everybody? We are back again for another episode review of Queen Sugar Season 4, Episode 3, Where My Body Stops or Begins. Okay, bitch, let's just... Because Nova got the game. Like, we... Because I never had a character that I like so much. You know, Nova was free with it. She was fluid. She smoked weed. She was an activist. You know, she did men and women. You know what I'm saying? So I was fine with that. You know what I'm saying? And she just came through and just fucked the game up. Like, bitch, I actually liked you. I ain't never had to turn my back on the goddamn character that I liked in the show before because they did the most utter gutter fuck shit ever. Okay, now Nova, girl, I don't know what was on your agenda, but baby, this is we on episode, what is this, 3, and we still talking about your ass. You wanna know why? Because this shit runs deep, okay? We can be like, damn, when we gonna move off of this? No, bitch, this shit runs deep, okay? She gotta feel the repercussions and the consequences of this shit, okay? So at this moment, what's going on is, let's just talk about, you know, her trying to get her book out there, okay? And she's trying to figure out what to wear. She gets a call, a FaceTime or whatever call, Skype call from, I guess, the editor or the publishing house where her book is at. And they're talking about, oh, she got this new book review from the New York Times book review and all that stuff. And they're like, it's like a love story to you and all this shit, you know? And they said this and they said that. Now, it was a glowing review, okay? Granted, it was a glowing review. Now, she could have easily done the same thing that she did in that book with somebody else. She could have changed the character name. She could have turned it fictional. She could have did a whole bunch of stuff and still got that same praise, okay? You did not have to use your actual family members. And baby, because then at this point, everybody will be on your side and you can call up everybody and be like, oh shit, I got this book review, girl. They love my book. They love my book. And everybody be like, yes, bitch, that's what we thought. That's what we thought, bitch. We knew you could do it. We knew you could do it, okay? That's my motherfucking sister right there. That's my motherfucking auntie right there. You know what I'm saying? We can't even do that. Bitch, I can't even be like, that's right, Nova. You've been trying to do this shit for a minute. Go ahead and get your shit out there, bitch. That's what you need to do. Girl, I'm sitting back here listening to the book review like, that's cute and all, but what they got to do with me? What you want me to do with that? You think that's gonna, make up for what you did? No, bitch, it ain't. Okay? So I was like, damn, no, you had the game fucked up. You thought for the short term and not the long term. Because at this point, you can't tell me that she thought for the long term because it's like, why? Why? Like, who would want their family pissed off? Girl, anyway, let's just get off her right quick because y'all see she making me mad. She making me mad. Okay, Lil Ralph Angel, he out there with Prosper. Prosper can tell that something is going on. What's on your mind, son? I'm just dealing with this harvest and all this stuff. And then, Nova got this book coming out and she wrote in a book about me and Blue. He ain't about him not being mine. And then, Prosper became like a surrogate daddy to what's his called? What's my baby name? Ralph. Okay. And we welcome it, okay. And he was like, listen, I found out when I was in high school that my daddy wasn't mine either. Okay? He wasn't my biblical father in the biblical sense. I said biological. Say biological, just oh Southern folks, biblical sense. In the biological sense, he was not your father, okay? But he showed damn sure was my daddy. I said, all right. He said that man gave me all the love in the world. I said, okay, we likes that. And so, it's basically trying to give him comfort and reassurance that everything's gonna be okay with Blue. Mr. He was supposed to go down there and meet up with Charlie for this meeting with the Landry's Enterprise thing, but he can't do the meeting because one of his workers, Ignacio, he got sick and he's, I guess, an illegal immigrant. And so she was like, you know what? I got somebody that can help with that. She went down and talked to her boo-boo Ramon or whatever. And they talking about, building up these shelters and these little help places or whatever, that's under the covers, under the guise of night and stuff like that, off the roads and stuff that can help these, immigrants come out there because, that he gave the example of couple of immigrants that were overworked and was told to work during the storm that happened and they wound up getting killed. We remember that a couple of seasons ago. Yeah. Okay, so he, they connected on that. I said I'm liking him for Charlie. Show her softer side. She's not always angry. Because God, at this point, Charlie needs. Let's just talk about Charlie for a second, because Charlie, oh Lord, Charlie dealing with Micah, Charlie dealing with Landry, and Charlie dealing with motherfucking Nova, and then also Charlie is about to be dealing with Davis. Okay, this bitch got a lot on her plate. She has a lot on her plate, and I don't want to switch places with her. Okay, I really don't. But then again, no. So what we first see is she trying to get in contact with the Landry into Budo, Jacob Budo. He not giving her no answers. She getting his secretary or whatever. Okay, we did that already. We're not gonna do that. I had to catch myself. I said, bitch, you did that in the other video. Okay, whatever. But she trying to get in contact with him to understand why is it that they got the same amount of shares in the company, in Landry Enterprises, and yet he is allowed to be on the board meetings. He is allowed to have a vote. And so, what she had to go do is she had to go pop up on that ass. And I said, you know what? Charlie good for a pop up. Okay. Charlie went and popped up on that ass and was like, what's good? Okay. And was like, he was talking to this dude, and the dude was like, Miss Bordelon, and she was like, how the fuck this man know my name? First of all, you're famous. Second of all, that's Hank, a consultant, and they got to know all about the shareholders and stuff like that. And so at this point, they went to go talk and all this stuff, and she was like, bitch, I'm here, okay? I'm here because I'm trying to figure out how is it that you got a right to say something on the board, you got a vote on the board, we got the same shares, and I can't say nothing. What's going on? Girl, he said because, Sam Landry didn't put a clause in it that he put my shares and his shares together, so therefore I got to vote. And now there's a new clause saying that, family can vote and all this shit. And she was like, well, bitch, where the fuck your mama at? Listen, meet me outside in the back. Okay, meet me outside in the back. 15 minutes, can't say shit. Because Mr. Hank Miller, oh, I said, you bitch, you had to. Did your people? Nope, let me stop. I'm not finna go there. Not finna go there. I am Eastern European too. Southeastern European. Girl. I gotta look that up and see what that is. I was looking at my stuff on earlier because the shit keep changing. But anyway, it's fascinating as fuck. But, he listening, he standing outside the door eavesdropping and stuff. So they go behind the building, and he basically was saying it's some stuff that's going on I don't know about, I can't tell you, or he knows some stuff but he can't tell because it's just not, he not gonna be responsible for it. He can get sued for it. That's probably what it is. She trying to figure out where the hell his mama at. Oh, she over there in DC trying to figure some stuff out, and it's just a lot of crooked shit. Okay, Charlie at this point is like, y'all on some bullshit. Not really. You want me to trust your ass? Listen. He went to this sob story, and at first I was like, Jacob, I don't trust you. Even though you went into this story about how, you and your family, you got something that I don't have. You think I grew up in a luxury? That's what you think? All this privilege and stuff like that? No, bitch. I ain't have a family that loved me like yours, okay? I ain't had none of that. Charlie said, bitch, you want me to fall for this little side story? Girl, please, okay? Whatever, because he told her to stop making so much noise. I said, who the fuck you talking to? You talking to motherfucking Charlie Bordelon, okay? Formerly West. You know what I'm saying? She that's all she know. That's all she knows. She tried to get her way and put her, boom, foot in the door, okay? What are you talking about? Girl, Charlie was over it. Then she had her little investigator lady, Laura, I think her name is, look up some property or something that from the notes from the last meeting that they was in, and look up that and to see what this property land for $1 million or whatever that they brought, what is it all about? We're gonna find out what that's about next week. I was like, that's one issue down, okay? Then we get this issue with Micah. Let's just go there for a second. Micah, we first see Micah, and he laying on the couch reading Nova's book, okay? And I'm like, oh shit. Me and Charlie looked at the thing like, god damn, because he looked like he was halfway through the book already. That boy, to be quite honest, the way Micah was reading the book, just because I'm messy, even though I don't like the book, I don't like the bitch and what she doing right now, because I'm messy and I want to know the tea and all that shit just to see what, how damaging this shit is. I wouldn't go out and buy the book. I work in a library. I would have put the shit on hold. Okay, I would have been the first one to get it. That's what it would did. Okay, or at least get the audio book so I won't have to, so I could be like, damn, bitch, what the fuck, talking back to it too and all that shit. I would have did some shit like that just to be noticed so I could be caught up on stuff. But anyway, he reading that book like this. Charlie, like, so what's up? You know what? I'm just reading this book and I'm just saying, so I understand daddy did some shit, you know what I'm saying? But you really paid that lady millions of dollars to shut the fuck up? Like, bro, I don't know who you are anymore. Like, she was like, I'm your mother. What you trying to say? Because he said something to the fact that, because she said you can't, you following everything that you read? You following everything that you read? No, but this book was written by somebody that I trust. And I said, hold up. Hold up. So basically what you just implied in that sentence without saying the whole thing was you don't really trust your mama because you don't really know your mama, and you're shaping your ideas of who your mama really is in your mind from reading Nova's books because you are getting her perspective and you're not getting your mother's perspective and seeing what she's going through on a daily basis and all that shit. Mind you, speaking of Nova, let's pause Michael right quick. Nova had a little interview and then she had this lady this lady and her mama and her daddy up there. She was like, oh my God, I just want to let you know that I read your book and it helped so much with my relationship with my mom because our relationship was just like yours and Charlie. Like, how did you guys come to a point to make it healthier? I said, bitch, it ain't healthier. Whatever the fuck they had, she done fucked it up, girl. She done fucked it up, girl. Nova sitting up there talking as if everything is all to the good. I said, that's some good pre-R work. Media trained. She learned that shit quick, fast, in a hurry, okay? She used to work in journalism, so she know with the media. And I was like, you better sit your ass up there and lie, because you ain't finna tell the truth. I had to go through this and go through that. Bitch, no. That's what happened then. Let's talk about what's going on now, okay? But back to Micah. Micah go to school. Kiki come out the classroom. She ignoring him. He was like, yo, baby, you ain't gonna talk to me? Like, we go to the same school. You gonna see me every day anyway. So, like, come on, let's fix this. Listen, Micah, I don't even know who you are anymore. What are you talking about? That whole dude that I seen, at the party or whatever, you ain't have to touch him like that. But if he wasn't gonna do it to me, he did that shit deliberately. But I don't care about all that, Micah. This all gung-ho and ready to rumble, Micah, I don't know who you are. Like, I don't want none of that. Listen, Keeks, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? But I would never disrespect you and I would never hurt you. I said, all you gotta do was throw that line out there and that'll get them every fucking time, bitch. And it sure enough got her young ass. She was like, I'm still mad at you, but okay. That's how it felt like when I was looking at it. Like, she's like, I'm still mad at you, but okay. And then they went back to the crib and they was talking about the stuff that was going on. He gets the mail and it's a death threat up in the mail. So he went and he showed his mom and she was like, I'll take care of it. How you gonna take care of it? How you gonna do this? She was like, why is it that it feels like for the last few days or whatever weeks, you don't trust me to be your mom? Like, you're just coming at me. You're throwing all this shit at me. And he was like, he had his little reasoning and she was just like, he said we not on in the same page or something like that. Our values or our views aren't the same or some shit like that. And it was like, okay. She opened up the drawer. And the way that Charlie does this stuff where when she's confronted with something or she's dealing with an issue, especially a family one, and when she get that calmness about her, bitch, that can be scary. When a bitch get calm on your ass, especially when you know that they supposed to blow up and they just get calm on your ass, step the fuck back. But she has a way of getting calm and not letting that situation blow up when she could have been like, bitch, I'm your motherfucking mama. She calmed down and she was like, you see this right here? Soon as you gave that rally, that speech at the prison rally, this letter came the next day. This one right here, this letter came a couple of days after that. Then I went on ahead and put your ass over there to Paris for the whole summer to protect you. And I had bodyguards with you that you did not know. Okay? And then this letter right here, the day we went to the airport to pick you up, to take you to Paris, that came. And then once you got there, as soon as we got back, the next day, these came. I said, uh-oh. She was like, so I'm doing what I have to do to protect my son. Okay, that's what I'm doing. And if you don't see the view the same way, then that's what it is. You need to just let me protect you, bitch. I was like, that was a powerful scene. That was a powerful scene. I was sitting here like, protect me, Charlie. Protect me. He don't want you to protect him. You can come protect me, girl. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. But anyway, moving on from that, that was that with that. Ralph went to go talk to Darla, baby. First of all, Ralph had a little dinner date, a little lunch date with Miss Lawyer chick. Okay, and we still don't know her name. I don't know her name. So y'all put it down in the comments. I'll read that shit. And basically, you know, they talking about people taking lunch and all this stuff and how it is, him working in the field in the harvest and she working a corporate job and all this stuff and woo woo woo. Fast to the forward, you know, he was talking about how he got the situation going on with Darla, trying to get back on the right track with her. And then, you know, she's offering the fact that her baby daddy and her don't really get along like that. He barely comes around and all that shit. So she like, it's whatever. Okay. And so he was like, yo, let me be straight with you. I did some things in my life and I just want, yeah, I know. He was like, wait a minute, what? She was like, yeah, I did a background check on you. And I said, hold up. Who the fuck are you? But then I took that back real quick. And especially when she explained it, you like, you got to be careful with who around you. It's just a habit thing. And I said, you are a lawyer. You do have a child. And not only do you have a child, you have a daughter too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for it. Do a background check, bitch. Google a bitch, okay? That's what you got to do sometime. You know, and she was like, I seen your profile. I seen what they said you are. You know, I do believe that some people can change and some people aren't who they, you know, they say on those pages. And I don't believe that you are who that page is no more. I said, oh, okay. Give a bitch a chance. I like this. She better not come out and have some problematic views, because then I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad because I gave you so much energy, positive energy, girl. And if you come out, because I don't want it to be a too good to be true situation, okay? I just want my boo to be happy. That's it. And then he went to drop Blue off. And when he went to go drop Blue off, he had to tell Darla, listen, Nova wrote about Blue in her book. What she write? Well, she wrote that Blue ain't mine. Why the fuck would she write some shit like that? I said, girl, we don't fucking know. We don't know, because she a messy bitch. She a messy, exploitive bitch. That's what it is. Girl, at this point, I'm sitting here thinking because I forgot what happened last week. When they was talking to each other. I think it was Hollywood and Charlie was talking to each other about the book when Ralph found out and they was having that little conversation in diner, and I think he got up and left and was like, oh, he only read his part about himself. Oh, he didn't get to the part that, you know, Nova wrote about Darla. Bitch, I said you didn't put Darla in the book too. You didn't put this bitch up in the book. You just gonna spill all her tea too and just make her relapse. Like, goddamn, Nova, you just a bitch at this point. Now let's get to the main focus of this episode for me, okay? Because at this point, it picked up what we left off last week with Jimmy Jail, okay? He comes to the first of all, Vi, you know, she trying to get herself together after she done read that book. She stayed up all night reading that book and she was pissed off. She got to get ready to go to her job and her place of business. You know what I'm saying? And so she getting everything ready. Hollywood in the back or whatever. Jimmy Dale bring his ass up in there. And as soon as she heard his voice, you can just see the fear strikes in her. And when she turned around and get that confirmation that it is who she think it is, bitch, she just shakes. And that are the way her eyes. But I said, bitch, give her an Emmy for that. Give her a fucking Emmy for that because she acted her ass the fuck off on that shit, bitch. And she just passed the fuck out. Passed the fuck out in his goddamn arms. And then when she came to, Hollywood was over there trying to help her up. And he was over there. He was like, let me get a towel. And Hollywood was like, didn't know that it was Jimmy. And was like, yeah, go ahead. Hurry up and bring it back, brother. Thank you. You know? And Jimmy left. We ain't see Jimmy no more up in Vi's Pies, you know what I'm saying? Because then Hollywood took her home. And then at this point, excuse me, I'm sorry for that. That was a little rude. You know, sinuses is just, It's been pollen season. Oh, Jesus, it's just a mess outside. But anyway, so at this point, they at the house and, she trying to figure out what happened. Oh my God. It was like Jimmy was there. Bitch, what you mean Jimmy was there? It was like, yeah, the dude up in the yellow shirt, the bald headed dude. You mean the one in the yellow shirt? The one that you passed out on? Bitch, oh, hell no. He was ready to go to war, baby, for his boo, and I was here for it. I said, Hollywood, don't get yourself put in jail, okay? But you gotta do what you gotta fucking do to protect yours, okay? But just remember, you can't protect her behind bars, okay? Let's keep that in mind. He gets on the phone, called Dinah, and was like, if you see your boy come up in there, let me the fuck know. He went over there trying to talk to Jimmy, because he did come to the diner, and was like, yeah, I know who the fuck you are. That's my motherfucking wife, and you need to keep your ass up out of here, okay? He thinking that Jimmy gonna just go ahead and leave and all that shit. And I'm sitting here like, nah, Hollywood, would you have left? No, you wouldn't have left, okay? And so at this point, he comes back home telling Val, yeah, he gone or whatever. I seen him get onto the highway, going west and all this stuff. Bitch, this bitch did a U-turn. He knew you was following him. He did a U-turn, came back to the house, opened up the door. Mind you, okay, yeah, open up the door. Val opened the door. She thinking it's Hollywood. Baby, he's standing at the door looking at her. And before that, she was looking at some little trinkets in her little box, some old memories. And you see this hospital band or whatever. And she was like, no more. I never let you have power over me no more, whatever. You're not that girl no more, Vi. I said, no, you're not. You're a grown-ass woman now, okay? You done came into your womanhood, okay? Fuck this nigga. That's what you gotta do. Don't fuck him like fuck him, but fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just how you gotta do it like that. You gotta have that type of fucking mentality, okay? Cause sometimes these niggas just need that shit, okay? Give him that type of energy. Don't let him know that he still got that power over you, that he got that fear in you. You know what I'm saying? No, let him be fearing you, bitch. That's what you gotta do. And so she opened the door and she just was like, and I said, goddamn, God, close the door. Close the door, bye. But let me tell you something. You have got to be a terrible person and have done something very horrible to a person for them to just the visual of you, the sound of you, just the thought of you, and somebody hearing your name make you sick to your stomach. If I was up in the goddamn bathroom throwing the fuck up at one point, I said, "Oh my God, oh my God, what the fuck he do?" We gathered that he was abusive and shit, and he called her sweet cakes. Come on and let me back in, and I'm gonna tell Hollywood. I was once a borderline. I was once part of the family. I known them longer than you too, but I said, boy, what they gotta do with this? You put your hands on Vi. You did whatever the fuck you did to Vi. You hurted her, okay? You hurted her. That's what you did, and don't nobody want to fuck with you, okay? Go by. You married into the family. This true, okay? That's true. But you ain't part of it no more, okay? You excommunicated out this bitch. Go about your day, bruh. Girl, at this point, when he called her sweet cakes, I said, Vi, close the goddamn door. Vi, close the goddamn door. Girl, did Vi close the door? No, Vi opened up that screen door and let him come in. I said, and then I said, wait a minute. You still in the house? I see you just decorated some shit or whatever and all this stuff. And he was talking his little mumbo jumbo. And here comes Nova. Now, mind you, Nova was not answering Vi's phone call. And she was like, this bitch got one time not to answer this phone call. I'm over and done with her ass. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to let her talk that shit to my face. Vi was ready to go to war with Nova. Like, bitch, you got something to say? You going to put it in the book, bitch. Put it in my face. That's what you need to do. Tell me to my face. I was like, you don't fuck with them old people, okay? Because they seasoned. They done been through shit. They ain't scared. But she was scared at this point because this man fucked her up, okay? This man still got control over her. But at this point, Nova was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jimmy said, well, damn, Nova, it's good to see you again. I said, hold up. Me and Vi said, again. She was like, listen, I will explain. She was like, no, I don't want to hear your explanation. Nigga, you need to get your ass up out of here. And at this point, they started having this little back and forth, and Jimmy started coming forward to to Vi, and Nova was like, don't you touch her. Don't you touch her. You get out of here. You asshole, blah, blah, blah. And they trying to push him out. Bitch, Hollywood came up in there. Mind you, he was making fun of Hollywood name and all that shit to her. I said, we got to get some. What is going on? What is going on? Hollywood, grab that motherfucker. Bang, bing, bing, bing. Get out. Get out. Hollywood came up there. I said, oh, shit, Hollywood. Hit him one more time, but stop. I was here for him beating his ass, but then I was like, stop it. When David Allen grew up in Tales from the Hood, and he was the abusive father, right? Yeah. That came on yesterday, or is it coming on tonight? It came on yesterday. Stupid movie, okay? Y'all said that shit was scary. Maybe I had to watch it when I was a kid, but I was watching it like this. I ain't even see the second one yet. But anyway. So they pulled him off of him or whatever. He was like, I just came over here. I see ain't nothing changed. You ain't nothing but Ernie's little sassy ass sister, okay? That's all it is. Basically called, he was like, and I had to make your ass a housewife. Basically called her a hoe. That's what he called her. He was like, get your ass up out of here and all this shit, whatever. He was like, bitch, I came over here to say I apologize and all this shit, but I ain't sorry about shit. So he started walking away, and then when they get back in the house, she was like, Nova, explain yourself. She was like, let me explain. I went down there to talk to Jimmy about the book to get his side of the story or whatever. And I realized, trying to figure out, can people change from being certain ways that they were before? And I realized after a while talking to him that he has not changed. And, that's why I didn't put his perspective in the book. I said, fuck you, Nova. Fuck you, Nova. You literally drove down to go see Jimmy Dale to get his side of things, to put his story in a book that you didn't use, but you couldn't even go a few blocks to your own blood family. You went and drove out your way to an ex-member of your family who did damage to your blood family that looked after you. And you couldn't even give them the common courtesy and get their side of things and their permission to put their stories in their book. Fuck you for that, Nova. Fuck you forever and a day. That's what Aunt Val was like, you know what? Your father would have been fucked up with you and mad at your ass, and your mother would have did the same thing that I'm gonna do. Don't you ever come back over here. This is the last time that you coming over here. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. Ain't nothing. You're done. I said, oh, yeah. And she walked out there. I said, yeah. Come on, take that walk of shame, bitch. You didn't think about this, huh? You didn't think about the consequences. You thought everybody was going to understand. No, girl, we don't understand, okay? But anyway, that was Queen Sugar. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode, and I will see you guys on Friday for Love After Lockup. Peace.